And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I played in a fifth.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Buchanan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Eustachio goes short. And it's made its way to him. Now, decent chance! It's in! And there is your opener. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's a pretty loose pass. Eustachio. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has ended up in no man's land. Johnston. And it's Kone. Now it's David. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Buchanan providing an outlet on that flank. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. This looks... David! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Cornelius. Buchanan tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's an imaginative pass. Good read, needed to be. Now it's David. First quarter of an hour gone. He's through here. He's going for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Pulisic. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Robinson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, what a mistake! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And it's in! The United States are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 24 minutes is...
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Adams. Adams concedes a free kick for that. Great chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's being urged to shoot. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Kone. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kone. Tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Kone clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Buchanan. And it's Kone. Now it's David. He's having a pop! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Buchanan. Johnston. Now it's David. And he's lost his man. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's a promising position. Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Canada really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Dest. Out for a throw. Eustachio. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Oh, that goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Buchanan. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Played in with purpose. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Richards, searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the pass is intercepted. That looks a cracking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ream, Adams.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, this could be a chance. Real chance! and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come loose.
Canada really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Davis has the space to scheme. He has found the way through. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So we have further activity on the bench here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Number 23.
He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 67
There
minutes.
was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Robinson, number 4.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Taking place. Substitution.
Oh, he's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That's destined for the flank. Davis. Can he latch on to this? Space for him to turn and look. And that's been... He's had a go! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's being shifted off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's got away. And can he finish it? In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. This their second corner of the game. Chance! And no! He had to. And yet he could not.
Pulisic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Cornelius kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The United States can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he plays one through. And no, that was never going to make it. Driving forward. He might have to go it alone here. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. Big chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely spread. Now it's Weir. Threads one in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a good ball. Richards. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Pulisic. And he's well positioned here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Well, played right into his path. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Number 8.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Number 11. Substitution in
We
progress.
are already back underway. And he's managed to get free. And it's been hooked away. It's going to be another throw. Too much on that, it's gone out. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Another one of football's and how moments. Now that looks a decent ball. That has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. Header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a good foray he's making.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Weir, Aronson, and it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Chance for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Canada have their lead.
Volunteers
And it is half-time in extra time.
Immediately.
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and shapes to shoot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Good effort from distance. And that's a real chance missed.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! That could spell... Has another go! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
After 21 minutes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that.
And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Larin. And Larin! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's had a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And it's made its way to him. They're urging him to shoot.
Added time.
But he's gone backward here. And the referee's looking at his... Takes the shot! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. So there it is. What struck you most about that? The United States going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So straight into the action. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. David! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. And there is your opener. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Canada breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Passes short and sharp. He'll try from distance. It's hit the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
That's an imaginative pass. He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The United States with the corner. They're first. Adams. Canada have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. It's a sweeping cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pulisic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Buchanan. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp move. He's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover this.
The United States really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Johnston. Canada have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face. He's having a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pulisic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. He's cut it out. De Fougerolles. Buchanan. And that is a little undercooked. McKennie. Buchanan. He's in plenty of space here. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Buchanan has the space to scheme. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Buchanan. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's a quick free kick. Swings in across. McKennie. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Threads one in. Buchanan. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. Eustachio. Nicely weighted ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And there's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Nearly, but not quite.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Fougerolles. Eustachio. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. No way through, so back it comes. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
The message is clear, none shall pass. The United States can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's free, he has a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Buchanan just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
To replace him is number 23. Substitution in progress.
Stood up well to him there. The United States have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And the pass is intercepted. Adams, lovely pass, but can he get there? Eustachio, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's really well cleared. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball, and he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution for United States.
So we have movement on both benches.
Robinson, number 10, Pulisic, coming on the field.
That pass isn't the best.
Number 19.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's having a go! But he's left disappointed.
McKennie really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
played through for him. Larin going after that. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Throw in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McKennie really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's David. He's beaten the last man. So goes for a shot. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. Now, can they get him away? Now it's McKennie.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. Header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Buchanan looking to add to his goal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Adams spots it and intercepts. De Fougerolles. Now it's Larin. In with the challenge. Searching pass he's played there. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Davis. Cornelius. Nicely shaped ball. Larin picks it up out wide. David. McKennie. And we're done. The United States were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Please be made aware
well, thanks
that
to Jim.
smoking is
We both wish you a very good evening.
in designated areas within these grounds.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. New Zealand with another corner. New Zealand have their second corner now. He's there to hit it! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kessié.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
And he's definitely on... And the shot! And he's done it! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
The goal scorer for Ivory Coast after 7 minutes is number 10, Zaha.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He shifted it to the flank. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's having a go! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. That is good strength. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. Kessié. Driving on and making good progress. Good running, strong and purposeful. Wood. Now it's Wood. And the finish! New Zealand have their third corner. They've played it short. Opts to... And a shot! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a... Oh, has another go! Just the wrong side. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting it. Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Zaha providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! And they get themselves in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Driving forward. Kressel. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very necessary. Ivory Coast claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Tries to get it clear. New Zealand have the chance to go the other way. He might be in here! And he's heaved it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chance! Zaha. That pass isn't the best. Kessié, who's set up one goal so far. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through, and that was nowhere near his best.
Added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please welcome our players.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Ivory Coast ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, that has not gone well. Ivory Coast come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ivory Coast can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, that's been intercepted. Steaming on, takes a shot! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
After 55 minutes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So again, we have parity.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter. Ivory Coast really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Ivory Coast are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's on his own! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance
somewhat off target. It's an imaginative pass. Hops for safety. Zaha. And it's Fofana. Some really good ball movement. Ivory Coast perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Aimed beyond the defence. Floated through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Played with finesse. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for New Zealand.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 13.
And it's been taken short.
Number 20.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 19. Number 3.
He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 24. Number 14.
Kicks it across. Chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Wood, looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away, hangs in a... Oh, good effort! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
New Zealand now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's a pretty loose pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Wood. Diomande. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
It's their second corner of the game. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Gavi. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. There will be a throw-in. It's a good foot in there. And a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Laporte gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Laporte does well to get it back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Oyarzabal. Now it's to Paul. He's shifting through the gears here. De Paul with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Messi. Referee has just said play on. Oh, strongly challenged there. Fabian Ruiz.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Distributed tidily. Ferran Torres. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Back to the keeper. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Driving forward. Montiel has it in a wide position. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Either side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Rodri makes the interception. De Paul. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. Fabian Ruiz. Montiel. Tries to play it through. McAllister. Spread to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is, crossed in. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. And here's Messi. Fabian Ruiz. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
And Messi! It's in!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot, surely! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He is through here. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
El dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 26.
Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Almada, Medina, he has found the way through. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Showing good feet. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Martinez makes a dash for it. He's got away. Martinez. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Serán sustituidos por
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Pedri proves just a little bit too... He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Laporte. Rodri.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That looks a cracking ball. Messi is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. And he's managed to get free. Well, that has not gone well. Grimaldo goes looking wide. Simeone. And it's Fernandez. And there's the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Molina does really well to win the ball there. Gonzalez. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Ambitious ball here. Gonzalez. Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
El dorsal 17.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Spain now in a position. Good chance here! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's McAllister. McAllister gets on his big chance! And he's stuck it away! And that really is so impressive. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's found a way through.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Forced to go back, and he shoots! No, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Messi. Gonzalez. He's shifting through the gears here. Simeone! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Yamal! Corner number 2 then. He's there to hit it! And that is as much as we have time for. Spain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Balogun receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Taremi! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
The United States are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Robinson. Now Pulisic. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Balogun. Looking to pass. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Excellent challenge. Great chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Richards kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's bustling through here. Taremi! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some front-footed pressing going on here. They've got a corner here. They've played it short. Shot could be, and the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Iran are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hasmoun. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dest. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. Look at the space here! And the finish! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
The United States are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that was vital. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And we'd like to inform you now.
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
The United States can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found the way through. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Space for him to turn and look. Great ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The United States are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He is through here. Backward it goes. McKennie. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! And he shoots!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Number 16, substitution.
And it's been taken short. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he's got a shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Ream does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Taremi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Godos. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. Oh, just... and a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Nicely spread. Ware has it in a wide position. Can he get away here? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Iran, number 9.
Pulisic looking to play it into the box.
Number 21.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Number 8, number 17.
Skillfully cut out. He is so... and he's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Pulisic.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the... oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Jahanbakhsh. There's the shot! Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. He's beaten the last man. Where? This is... and the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
The United States have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Ware. Oh, he's having a go! And that really should have been that. And he's picked out the run. And he's quick to get rid. That has been knocked clear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Picked out brilliantly. And the counter is on. Now it's Adams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aronson, he's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Foot in. Iran needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, played right into his path. Now it's got decent chance! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Tries from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just eases him off the ball. Jahanbach. Well, that has not gone well. And back to the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. The United States can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. The United States may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Great vision.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's McKennie. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread it left. Azmoun providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. Big chance! Goal! Iran! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Iran break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, that has not gone well. Corner given. The United States with the corner, they're first. Chance for a shot! And he's following up! And another try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's worked it through. Shot could be Azmoun! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Quarter of an hour played. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Iran are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's bustling through here.
The United States really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he plays one through. And he's running through. Balogun couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Balogun. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Robinson proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Azmoun could move up a gear here. Oh, well measured. Azmoun! Oh, shooting chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Iran find a position of real strength now. It's a throw-in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And the counter is on. Well, that's well spotted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Good running, strong and purposeful. McKennie.
Iran have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's managed to get free. He'll try from distance. This time, surely! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Iran are having a ball here. Pulisic. Ream. Pulisic. Pulisic. He is through here. McKennie. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Hello everybody, and
well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution in progress.
The second period is on the way. The United States changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. This looks promising. Shoots! And that's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 19.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Succumbs to the pressure. The United States come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Godos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the challenge. Now it's McKennie. Looking to play him in. Iran needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's having a pop! Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitutions taking place. The attendance for this
The
match
United
was
States perhaps wondering what the best
80,953.
time is for their next substitution. Where? And the shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Dieter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 8, McKennie.
The United States may be down, but not out just yet. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Number 11, coming on to replace him.
So the manager
is
can make a change
number
for the
7.
first time in the game here. No, he's not getting past him there. Godos tries to play it through. And that was very necessary. Adams. Oh, that's clever. Godos. Pulisic receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Iran. Number 20, number 10, number 5. Coming on the field, number 19, number 18.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
number 6.
execution was lacking.
Substitution.
Oh, looks a good one. Johanbach gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Iran have reclaimed it. Oh, good ball. He might be in here. Real chance. And there's a goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
73 minutes is number 9.
Iran making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Number 23.
Iran
Coming on the field
palpably
is
stronger, better,
number 2.
superior. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Godos. And he was quick to react. Adams. And Iran can counter-attack here. Aronson. Where? Aronson. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pulisic. And here's Pulisic. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Johanbach. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. The United States really could have done without this. Yellow or red? It is red. The United States are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Oh, he saved it!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Nice defending, physical and effective.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance, surely! And a neat finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
The goal scorer for Iran after 88 minutes is
Iran are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Decent chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Richards.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running.
That's going in strongly.
That has been cut short. And it's Aronson. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he... Shapes to shoot! Oh, impressive strike. Nicked it back promptly, threads one in. So that's it, it is all over. The United States cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yeah, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on...
Takes a shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And now the breakaway, looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Palestine are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Israel have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reach.
Solomon! Oh, it's come loose. And it's come back out to him. Oh, Waters, this time surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Delivers with whip. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's cut it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Flashes it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And they can counter here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. And that was nowhere near his best.
Israel really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey option.
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Caught offside that time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good effort from distance. Israel have their second corner now. Solomon goes short. He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous
Great
too.
chance! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Solomon. And the counter is on. And they're quick to get it back. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Solomon plays it short. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Palestine have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Solomon. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the keeper's ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please welcome our players.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Can he get on the end of this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. He is, and he shoots! Oh, and again! There's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all long for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Israel penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Time for a change in personnel. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
And it's slung out wide. That's the throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Can he finish? We've got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 60 minutes.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Shot could be on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Goal, Israel! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 21.
Israel with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Number 14. Substitutions
Well,
taking
that's
place.
certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Solomon is... Solomon!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that was asking for too much. Who saw this coming? Palestine are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's found some space. Shot, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Again, a brilliant save. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's a searching pass. Looking for options for movement. That'll be a throw. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that's an errant pass. Good chance here! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel go in search of a late winner. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Israel look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palestine perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I played in a fair few darts.
Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had it taken off him. Zalewski played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass isn't the best. Malinovsky. Cash. He's got away. Crosses it in. No way through. Oh, he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Zielinski. Some really good ball movement, and he's quick to return it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking...
Zalewski! Well, there's the clearance. Kivior. Now, can they get him away? Hangs in a cross, towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been cut out, well played. That's where it came from. Ukraine still without a single shot on target. Taken back almost at once. Malinovsky takes the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Malinovsky tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Ukraine have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Lewandowski. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bednarek spots it and intercepts. Played into space. Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zalewski. Zalewski is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Opts for safety. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Lewandowski. Goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Zielinski certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the... And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's the throw. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There will be 1 minute
That is
added
good
time.
pressure, just hounded him off it. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deftly away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Everyone. Substitutions taking
Well, the players
place.
definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Pass somewhat off target. Ukraine do appear to have made a half-time change. Decent chance! And there's a goal! And there is your opener! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking for options for movement. Bednarek cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for a corner. They've played it short. Zalewski. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything.
And a chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the play...
Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yaremchuk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 16.
It's their second corner of the
Coming on
game.
to replace him is number 19. Substitution.
That's really well cleared. Poland are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. That's Zalewski. He's picked his way through. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Poland, number 21. Coming on the field is number 22.
Ukraine, perhaps... And there's the shot! And that was too close for comfort.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Shot at goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution in progress.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well...
He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It is a corner. Poland have their second corner now. Zielinski goes short. And it's Szymanski. He's having a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Zielinski. Can he get on the end of this? He is through. There's the shot! Mykolenko. Cash, given the lift of his goal. And it's Szymanski. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Frankowski tries across.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Goal, Ukraine! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Lewandowski, distributed tidily. Mykolenko. Dovbyk. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Poland really can only do one thing now, Peter: get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's been shifted off it.
6 added minutes has
Good
been
ball,
indicated.
good take. He's beaten the last man. Takes a shot. Brilliant from Artem Dovbyk. About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So is that the decisive goal? Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, what has happened here? And again! It's bounced back off the post. Played out wide. Now the delivery, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Frankowski. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Dovbyk taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win.
Ukraine going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again.
Big chance!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kivior proves too strong. Spread it left. That looks a good ball through. Zalewski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! Goal, Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that real chance! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Poland restore parity. And the shot! Goal! Poland! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Poland with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Malinovsky. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is a little undercooked. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Zielinski.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. one that they hope will continue.
He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lewandowski. Zalewski. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? A goal! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Zielinski. He's in a great position here. And he'll shoot here! Zielinski. Here's a chance! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Lewandowski with a real chance here. He's going for goal! That was mighty close. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Cash showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a searching pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's got away from him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
What a throw in. He's got away. That's tidy. Malinowski! This possibly the last play of the half. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zabarnyi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Just a quick announcement.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Walking through the gates. And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitutions taking place.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dovbik has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! Goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ukraine still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. This is the time you need that pace.
Can he latch on to this? Space for him to turn and look. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Number 16.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Number 6. Substitution.
Pitches it off him. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Ukraine really could have done without this. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So this to extend their lead.
2, Cash. Coming on the field, number 22.
And he's denied!
Substitution in progress.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That's Szymanski. Szymanski! Look at the space here. He's come in hard. Point-blank header! Not a bad try by any means. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opts to play it back. Goes for goal! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Some good work on the right flank here. And he's picked it up out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Back where it came from. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Szymanski, he's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Looking for a runner.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's intervened well
time.
there. Good running. He'll try from distance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Dovbik. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ukraine played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
It's Çalhanoğlu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes aim and crosses.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Tsimikas was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed... Goal! Turkey! The first significant strike. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 8.
Turkey penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Some good work on the right flank here. In towards the back stick. There's the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Arda Güler. Bakasetas. Oh, easy pickings there. Kökçü knocks it into space. Greece are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem...
Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good take in a good area. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Kökçü! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Yilmaz. Oh, super find. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Güler has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes...
Goes for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely weighted ball. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Kukçu. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goulet. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's making progress on the ball. He is through here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bardakci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Arda Güler crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. No way through there. Turkey heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he finish? And he makes no mistake. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
45 minutes is number
Well, that has
21.
changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Goulet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second half is... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Could move up a gear here. Yilmaz finding himself in space. He's got away. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Turkey palpably. Decent chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Kadiolu scooting forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's in on close for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Cross needs to be good.
The attendance for
Back
this
to Kolu.
match was 80,300.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kadiolu getting forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Number 7, Actor Kolu.
So changes afoot
Number
here,
8,
and from both sides.
Number 21.
And he stands
Coming on the
tall,
field,
impenetrable.
number 9.
Tsimikas
Number
receives it in a
24.
wide position.
Number 11.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run
Substitutions
loose
taking
here.
place.
Finds himself. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 2.
A big, deep
Number
breath.
20, Kadiolu. Coming on the field.
Great save
Number
by
18,
Chakir.
Number 13.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, some tackle that. Goes down, but nothing given. Greece have opted to make another
Substitution
change
in
here.
progress.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Yuksek. No, that's been intercepted. He's in a great position here. Not the most accurate pass. Çalhanoğlu. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Greece are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
El Mali. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's nice. But he's well positioned here. And he can thump it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And that could set him on his way. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Tsimikas. Yildiz. Stood up well to him there. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculous. Great chance! And a neat finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And yes, it's him again. Good effort from distance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
steps in, and that's the end of that. Aydin. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Turkey pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Turkey going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now, can they get him away? Good ball. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now he can run away with it.
Oh, great feat, that.
A lot of space. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Demiral with a definite foul there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. This looks promising. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he should have made them pay.
Tsimikas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Turkey are looking to go forward now. Yilmaz. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Aktürkoğlu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed... applies the finish! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Greece penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. Turkey are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Anything! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Greece are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tsimikas, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has a look and plays it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Aktukolu is onto this. It's a good run down the right. Great vision, and he's worked it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's let fly! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's through here. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kukçu! And he couldn't finish.
Kukçu deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great ball if he can get there. Yüksek. Passing is crisp and sharp. Demiral. Kukçu bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's off and running. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yilmaz. That has not gone well. He's in a great position here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through? Now it's Aktukolu. Just eases him off the ball. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And please welcome.
And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be tough.
Tries one from range! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussion. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bakasetas.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Time and again they are repelled. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in, shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches
Substitution
away.
for Turkey, number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8, Gulen. Coming on the field, number 9,
Yilmaz.
number 24.
And it's Kadiolu. No way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bakasetas. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yilmaz. He's got away. And the finish! And he scores! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Has to go back here. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's the keeper's ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu running with the ball. He's having a pop! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Turkey really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
And
the shot! Great save by Çakır. And he's there to belt it away. And he's in on goal! Charge, surely! Cleared without hesitation.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Turkey, number 6.
Well, the two coaches
Kukçu.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at
21.
the same time.
Number 20, Kadiolu. Coming on the field, number 11.
Shoots!
Number 13.
That has been knocked
number
clear.
18. Substitution in progress.
And it's Yüksek.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, well measured. Çakır claims comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. Çalhanoğlu, Buldur.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly...
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Great chance for a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Driving forward. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Greece palpably stronger, better, superior. He's found the way. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
The goal scorer for Greece.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Greece are at the peak of their powers. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Only allowed in the areas shown on this map.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.